of Nigeria we serve.
Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of Service 101 on EKTV Ado Ekiti. Yeah, today, I can't say we're happy, but yes, we're happy, but then still in modern state because we lost one of our core member during the week, but nevertheless, we talk about that as the program proceed. I'm also here with my name is Chirimen, assist your organization progress. And I'm here with my colleague.
Okay, good day. My name is Ofielu Choma Joy.
Yeah, welcome to Service 101 on EKTV. So now, Corpus, we want to say congratulations to the Batch A Stream 2 core members that just came out from the camp. At least some of them might be locating their PPA right now, trying to get to their PPA and to get themselves settled down to the environment. And also, the Batch B Scheme 2 core members that are passing out, they are also trying to still get themselves settled so that they can live because they have served their motherland, or should I say their fatherland. So what do you have to say about that? Is it the motherland or the fatherland?
I think we serve both land.
Both land.
Both the mother and the father, because they are the people that give birth to us.
Okay.
So if you want, because two of our national anthem, one said fatherland, the other said motherland.
So which one are we using right now?
The national anthem. Most schools sing both. Some the new one, some I think the new one, but most schools still go for the two.
Okay, that means we're serving. In fact, we serve our mama and papa land. Let us use it that way. Also, Chuck will be giving you a video about the NYC Director General that's going to visit a state in the north. And guess what? Our anthem safe under the sun and under the rain, and our Director General did exactly that. You can see him standing under the sun, under the rain, just till the swearing in was done. Let's just take the video just so you can see. Okay, good. You can see our Director General, what he did as a gallant and even a leadership by example, standing under the rain till the national NYC anthem was sung. So, Chuma.
I'll say that he's actually leading by example, because when they taught us leadership in school, they said that the leaders lead by example. So he was showing us a perfect example, because there are some people that maybe they will just enter inside and just they'll dismiss this or change it to another day, but he was there or perhaps he would just leave the coppers and they would do their things, but he was there. He showed a good example of what leadership is. It's not just giving orders and other things, but he showed an example. And also we would like to take a short video on our culture, on cultural dance.
Yeah, short video on cultural dance. You can see what the NYC director did. That means some coppers, they don't even understand that song, that Under the Sun or Under the Rain. You can see even under the rain he was still there, but some of us, because of they say there's a raindrop, the next thing, they don't want to go for their CDS, they don't want to go for clients, they don't want to go to the pavilion, and that is wrong. Because even while in the camp, they will say, oh, the rain is falling, thank God we're not going to come out to do our Sahid or the march past. But you can see what the Director General did. He stood there and said, I must lead by example. And even you can see even the State Director General was even there. It was first of all standing on the pavilion, but when you see what his own Oga at the top, should I say, did, he has to like come down and stay under the rain. And I say kudos to our Director General. Yeah. And also, like Chuma said, we'll be taking a short video on our culture, because NYC is all about displaying our culture and serving our motherland and our fatherland, like we previously said. So we're taking a short video on our culture to display our cultural heritage. Let's have the video. That's an amazing performance by the corpers entertaining the Director General. You can see them displaying the culture. I think the first we were trying to display, should I say the Igbo or the Thief culture, and this one looked like the Calabar, or should I say the Kogite culture. You see, NYC is all about we displaying our culture, like serving our motherland and our fatherland. And if you should take a good look at that video, you notice that some of them are not even from that particular region, but here, because they are serving with selflessness, they have to try as much as possible to learn the culture and the tradition of that state they were posted in. You know, during camp activities, many like various activities was done, talking about the man show, the Said and others. And one amazing activities I love was the drama and the cultural dance, because you have to see and understand different culture and different people trying to display their culture and the culture of even other land that they have just learned. And believe me, they are doing just perfectly well. And Choma, you saw the way that guy was dancing, actually shaking his bum like a lady.
That's a beautiful dance, by the way. But I think during the camp, when they were entertaining the DG, I think that each platoon has their own cultural dance, like native dance that they did. Maybe Platoon 1 is for the Igbos, Platoon 2, the TV 3 for Yorubas and other platoons. And in their drama too, I think they acted based on their platoon name. Like some platoons are, I think, loyalty, integrity. When I was in camp, the platoon, I think it was platoon 5 or so, that was integrity, that acted their drama based on integrity, and the drama was nice. The drama was beautiful because it was based on integrity of man that was supposed to sell his right for money, but he refused. He said, no, this is wrong. Not because the crowd is doing this particular things means that it's right. So he stood his ground, and that's a great thing.
Yeah, he stood his ground. You see, so that is to say that we have from plateau 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 10, and each plateau got to display different culture, right?
Yes.
Talking about we have the Yoruba, the Hausa, the Igbo, the Urobo, the Calabar, the Efik, the Tiv, and so on and so forth. And also during the dramas where they still have to display their culture and also have to pass out message to the fellow corps members with their various costumes. The costumes are usually very beautiful, like, man, if you see it, man, it's so lovely. And also, very soon we'll be giving you some short, amazing, funny moments. You know, while in camp, we have what they call the side class and also the talent show. And you notice that during those talent show and those other activities that is somehow lively, you see how the couples will be dancing, shaking the boobs and everything. But when it comes to side class, the reverse is the case. You see them sleeping. They won't even hear when the bingo is rang and everything. So we were giving you some video. But before we do that, Choma, did you ever sleep when you were in camp?
Sleeping, is that in the hostel?
I never said hostel. Maybe why any activities was going on?
No, I did not sleep because I was in OBS, and we have to make sure that the things, the mic and every other thing, the speaker is in order. So why will I sleep and when I have duties?
You have duties. So those ones, they were sleeping, they don't have duties.
They were just sitting down, they were relaxed. So their job there was to listen. But most of them were bored and they slept off.
They were bored. Does it mean that the camp activities is kind of too boring?
Maybe the lecture was long. Maybe they were expecting like 2 minutes or 5 minutes lecture, but side and the lecture was not 2 minutes. I think it was 4 hours or 5 hours lectures. Yes. So maybe without long time, but thank God for the OBS. Maybe when the first speaker to talk on each topic or whatever he wants to say, then OBS there will play little music so that the arena, the place will be lively a little bit.
Okay, the place will be lively a little bit. So let us give you some funny moments so you can at least get yourself entertained.
Now scrap.
Hey, oh go, hey, mama parare, hey, Eledumare ma da pada, oh go, e paripate, oh pere.
Wow, I can see you already laughing. Why were you laughing? Seriously, why were you laughing? Why were you laughing?
Okay, why I was laughing because I remember this platoon. I think it was platoon 8 that received
the golden spoon.
The golden spoon because they came last in the volleyball, and the other platoon that came last in football, they gave them a turning spoon. We call all of them golden spoon though. So that's why I was laughing, because it just reminded me when I was in camp, the platoon that took the golden spoon.
Yeah, and you can also see the other guy shaking like he wants to fall down. You think Mr. Mancho, so who told you to carry
And he wants to show his strength.
He's not an heavyweight champion too. So everyone out there in camp, and even if you're yet to go to camp at the PCM, please, yes, you have to do Mr. Mancho, but like a song, there was a song that said, if you're not good for you, quit. That guy you're carrying is just too heavy now. It's too hefty.
You need to
Imagine
shout.
you're like size 10 carrying size 20 because you want to show that you're strong. You can see his leg was shaking. Me should have carried somebody like me now. At least I'm not too fat now, but I know how good sha. You can see his leg was shaking. I won't believe that we also give him the mark because instead of going to be giving him score, they will be laughing because that guy is really, really, really hefty.
Yeah, it is. Maybe it's another funny experience for the Georges to laugh at too.
So what about the big, bold and beautiful? Are they also expected, like the ladies expected to carry another lady to show that they're bold and beautiful?
Nah, why would a lady be lifting like this guy is showing off? Maybe men like to show off, so they are just showing off.
We love to show up. What about the ladies?
The ladies will come out there and do their own guys, show how beautiful they are, how they can walk, catwalk, and other things.
Okay, how they can catwalk, that you're saying. Okay, is that not also a show? Because you can notice that some of these NYSC ladies, because when you're on your khaki, you're not expected to like do so much makeup and so much everything, but you see them, you're going to do your clearance or whatever, you see them with your makeup, your this and that. Is that what there is? But nevertheless, there's still more to talk about. Recently during the week, I can see the corporate Samoan we actually lost one of our core member. Yes, that was on the Batch A Stream 1. That's the Plateau 5 leader. We don't really, well, he was sick, that's what I say. So for just 2 minutes, we're going to maintain a 2-minute silence for him in respect. No, but one thing I should also let us know as core members, when you're sick or if you're having any symptom of sickness, there's what I call the NHIS. We said it last week, we're also going to say it again. Please, that is an health insurance scheme for all core members. Go to any hospital or any health center that has a, should I say, have a link or an agreement with the NHIS, you'll be taking care of for free. I know the NHIS does not cover all the medical bills, but at least it covers like 80% bill of your health, your sickness. So just go there, they will give you drugs and probably they will take care of you, because if you just there trying to do self-medication, going to the pharmacy or this, you might lost it. You can see what happened now. I can't say it's his fault, but nevertheless, only God knows the best. So whenever you're sick, try to go to the NHIS, any hospital that support the NHIS, so that you can be tested and you'll be treated as well. And also learn to call your state, your local government inspector, your LGI. Try to inform them that yes, I'm sick. That's the reason why I did not attend my CDS, or that's why I did not attend my clearance, because if you did not call them, they will not be aware. Try to inform your CDS president or the ESCO. The ESCO will from there inform the LGI, and the LGI will inform even the state coordinator, and so they will know that okay, this is it, because peradventure your case got severe. They will blame themselves, but then the fault is you because you did not inform them. You do not even expect them to know everything. So try to take your health serious about the NHIS. Please cop us out there. And two, if you know you're not fine, don't say because if you don't go to your PPA, they will query you or this. Try to inform your boss at your PPA so they will understand that yes, you are not fine, and they will give you some permission and some leave as well so that you can take care of your health, because health is wealth and health is life. Life is for the living, not for the dead. Oh?
Yes, health is it's good. Well, one thing about the hospitals, because I've been there, before you receive any treatment, you will be tested, and that's a good step to take. So they cannot just treat you blindly on just what you said. I have headache or all these things, but they will go through processes. They will test you and know exactly what is wrong with you before they administer treatment to you. And also about the health thing, please try as much as possible to eat, because your health is what you eat. Eat good food, buy vegetables, and you know, you're in a stream, maybe most of you, but most that are not Yorubas, if you can go to the market, there are other tribes there in the market. They have the Igbos there, and the Hausas there, you will see them. So you definitely, you will see your native food there. So if you are not, if you don't want to take their native food there, you can still also get your native food there. So try as much as possible to eat well, because your health is what you eat.
Yes, your health is what you eat, and I know some of you might be saying, I want to save money, I want to save money. No problem. But then you're saving money. Is the money you're saving not to save your life? Yeah, because there's one popular saying among the coppers. Yeah, the 77K is kind of much that you think, but if you say you want to save a huge amount in the 77K, that means you have to save it and treat ulcer. That is a funny statement.
Yeah, save the money to save you the.
Yeah, because if you don't want to save your money, okay, then you have to like make sure you eat good food so that you prevent ulcer. Because one way or another, if you said okay, you want to economize, or less otherwise your PPA that are paying you a good or reasonable amount of money, but then again, come on, how much are they paying you? You have to like pay your transport and this and that. So try it as well. The money they are giving to you is called allowance, not a salary, allowance. So those allowances are for you to take care of yourself. They're not expecting you to starve yourself. Although they're expecting you to be a good financial manager as a corper, you can save a little, but not to the extent or detriment of your health or of your life. So try to eat well, feed well, take your medication, and be good. You cannot serve your country with being sick. That's why you're being. The money first was it 33 or so?
Yeah, 33,000.
Then the federal government deemed it fit that okay, fine, the economy is going high and everything. They have to increase it to what? 77,000 naira.
Yes.
So at least that is to say that the federal government, they care for us and they want us to be well and to be fine. So now they have increased the money from 33 to 77. So although some of you might say it's not much, but come on, you have to cut your standard of living to suit it, okay? They say sew your clothes according to your size, or should I say sew your clothes according to your material.
Materials.
You know you're receiving 77K, so just try to manage it well and know how best to utilize it for your health.
And also drink water. It's very important too.
Enough water.
It's very important. Because
water.
it's also good for the health. Water, food, water, and savings. A little bit savings. But you have to take your food and your water. Please, 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 please. And people in Ekiti, like we are so lucky, us in Ekiti, because Ekiti State has water, enough water, and the foodstuffs here are not that expensive here in Ekiti. So we are so lucky to be in Ekiti State.
Yeah, and this is also an advice to those coppers, like I said, the batch A, stream 2 core member that just left the camp. That was on the 11th, or should I say yes, but that was on the 1st of July. So I want to say congratulations to you. Now you've gone out to serve your fatherland, and you should note that your PPA later contains the numbers of the organization there. So if you're finding it difficult to locate your PPA, just kindly call the numbers there, or you can as well ask, like I said, who asks questions, not the missed call. Permit me to use that. So ask questions and they can direct you to your PPA. And believe me, when you get there, please, please, and please, you are there to serve. Do not say that, this wasn't what I was expecting. Then the next thing you should ask is, why is the place like this? Try to be humble. You're there to serve. You're representing your country. So these are the few questions you can ask. Let me give you an hint. The first question you should ask is, like, you go there humbly with your khaki so they will know you're a copper, with your ID card as well and your letter. Then the next thing is you ask them the question like, okay, what is or expected of me? The first question. The second question is because some of you in your PPA letter you see something like a salary at the bottom. But if there's no salary at the bottom of that, you can as well ask them like, sir, am I expecting any stipend at the end of the month? The second question is there accommodation? Because that is very important. Accommodation.
Yeah, very important.
But if there's no accommodation, then you try to negotiate with them, like, how can I get a good accommodation? Because although it's not a must that they must provide accommodation, but please, we are pleading for those people those corporate that are posted to your organization, please, those owners of organization and captives of industries, try to please provide accommodation for the corpers. It's not easy. It's not really easy at all, because I believe on the first month of after camp, the second month, the corpers are not being paid. So if you don't provide accommodation for them, how do you expect them to get accommodation? I know you might say, okay, there are some free corpers lodge, like church lodge for them to stay, but we are more than 100 and 200 and 300 or even 400, and maybe by the time they get there, the lodge might be filled up. So please try to provide accommodation for the corpers, and corpers, please try to respect the rules and regulations of your PPA. Or what do you have to say?
Yeah, I think the corpers should respect. I think the corpers should respect the rules, because in every organization they have the do's and don'ts. In every organization, if you were posted to a school, you know the rules. They have already educated. They have already educated you people on what to do, what to expect, and when to go out doing traditional something in any state that you've been posted, or in any local government. So in schools, you have to be open-minded and teach. And sorry for the correction, but it's batch A stream 2. Okay, not batch B, it's batch A stream 2. So if you go out there, because now maybe most of you have gone home to get your properties and your clothes to settle in to get ready to work, please work with open-minded, work with dedication, knowing that you are serving your father's land or your motherland, knowing that you're doing this for yourself and for the state and for the nation. When you teach the children, you ask them whether they understand, and try as much as possible to explain it to them, because most of the people are posted, most of the corpers are posted to primary school. So you try to break down your English, though they speak too much grammar for them. So you try to break down your English so that the PPO will understand. If it's secondary school, you teach them with love and unity.
Yeah, teach them with love and unity. And also that reminds me, because I believe some of you, when you're going to the camp, you did not bring all your clothing and all the toiletries and the rest, and you might want to travel. Please, if you want to travel, you're free, but don't travel at night. And before you travel, there is what they call permission letter, the leave letter. Yeah. You have to write a letter directly into the the Director General, the State Coordinator, the LGI, and also to your PPA, explaining to them why you want to travel, and that letter must be stamped. Yeah, you must be approved. So you cannot just say because you had a camp you want to travel. No, you have to. Everything in life has a process, and the NYSC scheme, they have the do's and don'ts. They have the code of conduct. We have the bylaws and all the laws that are guiding this scheme and this organization. So what you have to do, you have to write the letter directly to the state director, the LGI, and even to your organization, and it has to be stamped. And maybe they will give you, maybe depend on the season, they might give you a 2 or 3 week leave, and you're expected to be back before that 3 weeks leave.
Yeah.
Yes, expected to be back before that 3 weeks leave, and ensure not to miss your clearance, because without clearance there will not be a Lawi, and I'm not sure any of us want to be in that tight corner.
And there are some punishments, like say punishments for those people that miss their clearance or CDS. Because our LDI was talking about, if you miss your clearance, you might serve more than
an extension of 3 or 2 months.
Yes, and you will not be paid. So how will you now survive if you were not paid? So try as much as possible to obey every rules, all the conduct, everything that you're asked to do. Please try as much as possible to do it. And the ones they're asking not to, like the NYSC Cup, there are some other brands that people were rebranding it, and it will be seized if you wear it now to the
you don't even customize it.
If you wear it to the pavilion, definitely say bye to your cap, and it's quite expensive, and it's heartbreaking that you wear something, let me say 6,000 or 7,000, and you just wear it that first day that you wear it to the pavilion and it was seized. So that one that the NYSC has provided for you, keep it safe and wear it always.
Yeah, keep it safe and wear it always. And also, you also need to understand there's what they call your location. I will bring that to your notice here. Well, peradventure, or maybe the state you posted to, maybe due to 1 or 2 reasons, you having a health challenge or there are security challenges there. No need to panic. When you're out of camp, after 3 months, you are given that opportunity to relocate. That is based on security reasons and based on health issues, also based on marital issue too.
Yeah, that's the
so
two reasons.
if you're having health issue, maybe a severe one, you can as well go to the hospital, have a good medical report your LGI, your state coordinator, and if they see that the case is what they can handle there, then you will or might be relocated. And also, she mentioned something about the CDS, the Community Development Service. Yes, when you're giving your PPA later, if you look at it very well, I think your CDS is there. Your CDS is there. Your CDS corner talking about you have the editorial, the dance and drama,
the band,
gender equality, the crime and corruption, whatever. The FROC, there are so many CDS, and believe me, those CDS is what in full community development service. Those are opportunities for you to develop your community, because now the governments have given to you. So the CDS give you an opportunity to give back to the society where you have been posted to. Remember, you might be from Delta State or from Kaduna and you're posted to Ekiti. Yes, so you're indicated not just to stay, but to develop the place, but to impart on that place. That's why in camp they taught you the culture. You are here to adhere to the culture because you represent Nigeria. So you're here to develop the place, try to give in your best, and also there's what they call a personal CDS. So imagine you're in an area where you see that they're always reaching the place, dumping refuge at the ground or whatever. You can as well just maybe, there's an expo, just go to the weather, or those act people just do a signpost like dump no refuse here, or you can as well even provide a waste bin, a waste bucket for them. Those are personal CDS that you can do to develop your community and also to sensitize them on the need for a cleaner and a better environment.
Yeah, the need for a clean environment is very good, because it can also affect your health if you live in a dirty environment. And even in the Bible, they say that cleanliness is next to godliness. Yeah. So it's nice to keep your environment clean. So when you come to an environment and you see that those people are dumping refuse here, or they want to start this place as a refuse dump, so you can stop it. You are government's property, so you have the right to stop that from making that particular place of dumping refuse, because most times it's in the main road, like the side road, and they'll just maybe a little bit bush is there. Next thing is now a dumping place. So we try as much as possible to keep our environment clean.
Yeah, keep your environment clean. And also, yeah, I know you want to stay laugh, so let us create some comic relief for you. We also have another funny video that you can also watch and see that, like I said before, the NYC scheme is a fun place, and even in the camp. So let's just take a short break and we'll show you one of the funny video we have for you. You can see that the guy was sleeping to the core member was sleeping to the extent he did not even know that the soldier man was there. Mm-hmm. You can see the deep sleep. He even removed the cap and even like, oh my God. What might happen that he has fallen into that deep sleep? Or is he second hand and want to create a woman out of his sleep?
Maybe, I think that was, they were receiving a lecture there. That's why he was sleeping. Maybe the lecture was long and he dozed off a little. So with the help of the fan that the soldier man.
Oh, he has not eaten, because I believe they will provide food for them. So what is happening?
Yeah, they have eaten. The government tried as much as possible to feed the coppers. So I would not say that he has not eaten, unless he's on fasting, or he decided to starve himself.
Or maybe your gender gave him breakfast.
Excuse me.
Breakfast.
No, he's sleeping. No breakfast. No breakfast will make you to sleep like that.
Have you seen it when they left, like that last day of camp, when they've seen their PPA and someone will say, hey, Gbami, my PPA did not work, or my posting did not work. The next thing you can see some some organ and so whatever. But that is by the way. And the second video, and let's talk about that the Red Cross activity. You can see those Red Cross people that are trying.
Yeah, really trying.
You can see how they were trying to watch the core members that have done and this, and I don't know what is happening. See, fellow core members, listen, and to those PCM, that is prospective core members, listen to me. As much as NYC is a compulsory thing for you to do, it's also necessary that you be careful and be mindful of your health. I know there are some strenuous activities in camp talking about the man of war drill, the march pass, and the hot orders. If you know your health is not too good, try to report to your platoon leader or your platoon director. They will excuse you from those activities. You mustn't do it because be careful. We have only one life, so be careful. If you know you're not strong, regardless of the fact that we have a camp clinic there and those Red Cross officials there. Yes, they don't have all it takes. Like should I say, they don't have all it takes to make sure you're fine. They only have like the first aid and the other one that can revive people.
Unless you want to leave glucose.
Yes, they just try to be careful and know your strength. I can't say know your weakness, but know your strength. If you know you're tired, try to take it. That's why they have that water bottle there for you to like always hydrate yourself, drink water properly. And if you know you're not too strong, you kindly and politely excuse yourself from the activities.
And there is always water in their tap, so you can easily rush to take permission and go and drink water. But when I was on camp, I was doing a manual for my platoon. I was not feeling so strong, so I just sat there and I told them, see, I was not feeling too strong, and they said, okay, I can just sit in and watch. And I sat in and I watched others try as much as possible to climb the rope and other things. And also the Red Cross people, they are really trying.
Wow.
Because when I was on camp, if you see how girls, I don't know, especially girls, I've not seen any guy that fainted.
We are strong.
Excuse me.
We are strong and able.
So especially girls, they were just fainting anyhow. When they did the fire something that they woke us up around 11, 12. Like when they woke us up, everybody was just running to the
pavilion.
To pavilion. To answer the call, fire alarm, that's what it's called, fire alarm. So when we rushed outside, because nobody, like, what's happening? They said, it's fire, oh, fire, oh, fire, oh, fire. Others army people were blowing their whistle and bigger, and they're like, fire alarm, you should come out. And we rushed out, and most of the girls that could not bear the shock, I think 3 or 4 girls fainted. Even that time, the Red Cross people were still active to carry those girls. They really tried. They were trying. Like I say, I'll give them one buzzer. They really tried.
But I come to think of it, what is happening to your gender?
How do
You had an alarm of a fire, like a fire alarm that you guys should be active and try to secure yourself. The next thing is you guys, come on, I think we have to say like a 10 minutes prayer for the lady, all the core members that are ladies, like, oh Lord, give them strength so they won't be fainting anyhow, giving those Get Us people's chairs up and down here, boza. Okay, and nevertheless, also, like we said earlier, we want to say congratulations to the Batch B Stream 2 core members, because they are passing out very, very soon. Their last CDS was done this week, and that is the last CDS for them, and also the last clearance for them. They have actually served their fatherland and their motherland well, and I want to say congratulations to them, and also say welcome to the favor market. But then I also want to say a prayer for them that now they have served their fatherland, may they go back safe and sound, because like before we started, we said that lots are coming, but I just came out for camp, and we don't want that to repeat itself. So we are praying that please try to look after your health and eat good food. If you know you don't know the place anywhere, don't just go out anyhow. Try to keep yourself safe and maintain rules and regulations. So then we have a short video for you talking about the prayer for you all. Just watch.
Bring back your. There's a time that I remember, and I did not know no pain. when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back.
And a wonderful video, and we pray that the Lord will give us strength to always go for our CDS and our clearance, not to miss any, and also give us strength to not ghost our PPA or place of primary assignments. And to those POP that have passed out the batch B, I also pray for them that when they go out there, when they meet the world, the labor market, that they will be favored, that with what they have learned during their year of service, maybe during Said or in their place of primary assignments, that they will make good use of it, that whatever skill, whatever talent that NYSC has taught you, that they will make very much good use of it.
Yes, so they will make very good use of it. Talking about the batch B stream 2 coming back, and please, I'm really happy with you guys, because after the batch B stream 2 now it's talking about the batch C stream 1. Then after that, the batch C stream 2. Then after that one, talking about on the batch A stream 1. So you can see, like they say, soldier go, soldier come back, remain the same. So the NYC is a moving train. The scheme is a moving train. With one batch go out, a new batch coming, and so forth and so. But the thing is, I really want to say thank you to the NYC scheme, because they are really doing a good job of maintaining this scheme that has been on for more than 50 years now. They have been trying to make sure everything is going smoothly. You can see the changes. Talking about the Said, which was introduced, the Skill Acquisition and Development Center, and also the salary increment and so forth. And I believe God will give us the grace to live long enough to see Nigeria become a better place. And with that, I also want to say thank you to the management, and also to my producer and the cameraman here that really did his best to make sure this program was a reality, and also to those in the master control room. I also want to say thank you to them, and also to all my core members out there. Hope una dey okay, because Alawi don't enter, and I believe say una do the bubble now after una do do some kind of struggle, you know, because this Alawi did not really come on time, because due to one or two network issue. And please, I really want to appeal to the banks, please, especially I won't say it, please try to at least give us alert on time, because I believe some bank are not really sending the alert on time. You might see your fellow core member have received alert and you're still waiting. Oh God,
maybe
oh
it's
God,
network.
Oh God, network, we will say that, but please, we want to see our alert on time. So do you still have anything to say?
So that we will not have heart attack, because it's somehow when your neighbor has received their own Alawi and you have not yet received your own, and you're hungry, you eat. So I want to say thank you for everything. Thank you, EKTV, and thank you.
Yes, my still remain a CCB organized progress until we come your way again next week, same time, same station. I say bye bye. Go.